what's really cool about it, just beyond the art aspect, it just makes you think back to like what is the basketball court, and what it symbolizes. As a kid, you walk by and you look at it, and it's a place where like grown men, it's just like big gorillas like behind this fence, and everyone's fighting to be the best and to be chosen the next time you come. So it was like one of those places where it just made you, and it made you strive to be the best because you always wanted to be on the team or one of the first chosen for the next game. In the court, when there was a good game, like all eyes on the game. It's like NBA Finals every day at like 6 p.m.
Basketball is just always a way out. Same way art is. It's like a direct relationship towards them.
Step on their foot, slow their pace.
I remember getting up to go to the best courts, even if it wasn't our neighborhood. We just wake up in the morning, have nothing to do, and the first thing we're thinking about is basketball. So we used to travel, whatever it may be, jump on our bikes and go to the basketball court and release a lot of pent-up aggression, anger, stress, whatever it is. And at the end of the day, it's just like a great experience. You may meet new people you would never met before.
Hold the transparency down.
Same way in the art world, you never know who you're going to meet. And the same way how we took out the aggression with basketball, we're taking the aggression out with the art.
And the streets, and like everything that we do, you apply that energy and drive to whatever. You could sit there and paint smiley faces your whole life, but there's going to be a point in time where people are going to start noticing and they will look.
Timer's done.
Not because of the quality of the work, even though that matters, but longevity and being able to continually push the bar and try something new and not be scared and have a voice and being heard. I mean, all that is, it's really, really important.
It's definitely important in both aspects, because when you're young, you're just thinking about using your talent in the best way possible to be able to one day, people dream about it, but to actually one day live off of it. The same way we're living off creating artwork, it's the same way someone who's really, really talented with basketball could be drafted to a huge college team, which will be given opportunities and $1 million offers to be one day in the NBA, So it's just like a way out. It's definitely a way out, and it's just like the dream, So, and it's definitely like more than a game, and that motto, that saying, can go to anything,
Trials and tribulations. You think we thought of everything.
Life is more than a game. I mean, that's why they call things work, not play.
No, I know that middle part we're going to have to crop out. Instead of it being one step, it'll be 3 steps.
And we're artists, so we're sort of like in the middle where, this is like your life and this is what you do, so you never look at it as like work, but like, you put everything into it. Inspiration comes from a tune, the decaying of steel and the city, the wear and tear of just people. I mean, it's just, to be an artist is to be observant and to always have your eyes open, like a camera. We're ready and willing to just snap shots at, like, what inspires you, and that's anything.
And to relate that to the basketball thing, the same way someone might tie up their laces or wear a certain wristband or an ankle brace, and you see how that improves their game, and just the way that they dribble, their approach, how some people could dribble to their left, some people can't, it's just the same thing. It's just pretty much getting inspired from your life, and what makes you keep moving forward. And like the motto, what we say is be who you are, be yourself. And if you're going to be a basketball player, be the best basketball player you can be. Artist, be the best you can be.
That's basically it,
which is dope, bro. Because they could probably redo it, but it'll never be the same.
What? Do these buildings in brown?
At the end of the day, everyone's doing the same thing. You know, I'm painting walls, you're cutting stencils, you're doing this. It's all the same. You know, what's gonna make you different? If it ain't the art that's gonna make you different, it's gonna be your personality and who you are. So if you can't be the most innovative, be who you are. Because at the end of the day, that's your best selling tool. You are your best asset, and nobody can take that away from you. They could talk about what you do, but they can't talk about who you are.
Yeah, basically, me and Ski, we met through the art of graffiti, you know? Just one random day, through a mutual friend, we just linked up together to paint a wall. And, I don't know, the relationship just blossomed from there. And we figured we just stay together and just, like, learn how to grow. You know, that was, like, the intentions for us to grow as artists, to feed off of each other's talents and feed off each other's styles and just morph into something great. And like prior to the thought of ever making a living from creating art, we were forcing people to view our work around the city illegally through what we were doing, streets, bombing, subway bombing, trucks, whatever it may be. And we spent years painting the streets and dealing with like the repercussions of the law until we decided to do something positive with our talents by forming a collective and just taking both of our talents and our social skills and everything that it entails with that and just putting 100% into what we do. And since then, we've put together nearly 50 shows and events in the U.S., internationally, traveled all around the world, just inspiring kids, doing a lot of workshops with children, because they are the future, you know? You never know. You can go to, let's say, Israel, Brazil, Italy, and meet a little kid and show them graffiti and show them that there's actually a way to live off doing this art, and it can actually be a career move. Like it was never like that before, but hopefully we inspire these kids, change their lives in one way or another, and in that way they can pick up where we leave off, you know? Keep this art alive. The collective is based on the philosophy of creation through destruction, transforming the street graffiti perception into positive urban industrial art. And each piece tells the story of our lives, our struggles, and our environments. We want to inspire creativity amongst people, specifically the youth, so they can pick up where we leave off. And that's the motto. Just be who you are. Don't be sheep. Just be a leader, not a follower. In the same way how you have like all eyes on the game, that's kind of how we want to attack the art game. You know, we want all eyes on what we're doing, on our creative, you know, what we're doing pretty much. And
NBA cares, huge project. So
more than a game, the art of basketball. Be who you are.
Rock.